I'm on a loading screen and it's at 0%.
We might have to consider alternative tanking. I got this.
For the evening or for like a couple of pulls?
Maybe for a couple pulls.
We can do this pull.
Reboot WoW real quick and see if it works.
Pull in flowers.
Aww. You gather them up and make them look pretty for all of us?
No, we're going to cut their heads off and burn them.
Oh my god.
Can we get
Wow.
tank windows after this pull, please?
You said at a table?
No, tank windows after this pull.
Oh, gotcha.
Who let Malix wake up and choose violence?
I think the violence was after he was.
I think the violence was chosen by this raid group before we even started raid.
I was murdered.
Murdered. I'm just gonna say it.
Getting murdered usually makes people violent.
Well, my WoW crashed.
Yeah, I've heard that before.
No way.
We should probably wait for Vest for this pull.
I am zoned in. I am going to the conservatory.
What luck if you could banish the diamond and Cesric get the triangle?
I am back.
Is Vess here?
I am going to the conservatory right now.
Can all you people
Here,
who get
I am
snow,
gonna rocket boots up.
like, keep your snow in the cold?
Hey, Vess, are you here?
Vest, where are you?
Always shit pulling. I'm just gonna rocket boots up.
We'll do a lot.
I said what I was doing.
What's the hurricane? Is that our hurricane? There. That's our hurricane. Careful when they do come up, because their hurricane hurts a lot.
Ah!
Yes, Mel.
The mobby moved out of my position of them.
Which way?
Was that English?
We have to get this pat here, but I don't think we have to
Yep.
get far one.
I love this area. It's so pretty.
Big old flower. Imagine the fucking herbs that
I'm
thing.
gonna assume these drop threat.
Yeah, after the big one dies, I think they all drop. Or they.
No, they never had threat because you can't damage them until the big one dies.
Alright, we can make that. Same little dashes. Good to go in there. Try not to use the knockbacks.
Oh, that made the poison go everywhere.
Yeah, I wouldn't use that on trash.
I forgot to put down poison. Sorry. I forgot down poison. Cleansing totem. I'm sorry.
Indeed.
Wait, what was that now?
Fuck you all.
Even me now.
No, never you. Lose.
Always you.
Loser.
Moves, you're always on a pedestal and very beloved.
Yeah.
No. And happy.
Like you
Lose,
shoved
like
the
you're-
pedestal up
Happy's
his
on
ass
top.
or what?
And
Can't
you're-
leave free pull. I want to try something here. Can Cesar, can you do me a favor and banish the big guy? I just want to see if it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's gonna be a real pain in the ass if we can't. Though. Can you...
Can't pull it and just banish it on the thing. 'Cause I think it gets rid of his buff. Is it, if it's banishable, is it not banishable?
Can't get a drink anything.
Right, Buddha.
Okay, wasn't sure.
Try him.
What was this saying?
Were you like trying to Bill Nye this shit or what?
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Oh god, why did you put a quarter in though?
The quarter was already in. I'm just spending it.
Get the pat coming from the left. Don't get the bigger bit.
Sure.
So don't fuck up the pool, Rozzy.
I won't.
Do the shield toss right there. You're good.
Throw the shield hard. Now this is a satyr, right? Oh no, this is a nymph.
It's pronounced
Nymph.
Steam.
Motherfucking mute.
Are nymphs satyrs?
You talking about satyrs? Satyrs?
Yeah, are you saying satyrs?
Yeah. It was satirical.
Hold on, is that pack gonna come all the way down the flowers?
I have
Yeah,
some
let's
tears
take
running
it.
down my face right now.
Don't
All right, here we go. Pull in.
That one was the worst one.
Smoots is always the worst one.
It was a good one though, but it was the worst.
All right, so I guess that word is also similar to how we pronounce mana. See Buddha example for mana.
Yeah, I like the name 9 conundrum we had recently.
Yeah, that was interesting too.
What's that one?
It's not name Maris, it's 9 Maris.
Yeah, definitely.
I think he just
Learned
changed.
that last night.
Pretty sure he just changed it.
It's a real Berenstain thing we got going on.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, talking about some Mandela effect.
I'd just like to say
Read a
I learned
Mandela
about that from Peacekeeper.
You mean Mandalay effect, right?
No, mandolin.
Mandalorian?
No, mandolins are what you make
Oh,
thin
peacemaker.
potatoes on.
Wait,
Mandalay
what?
Industries.
What?
Did I fall into 4chan? What happened?
Oh my god, I hate you people so much.
Do you think there'll be a night where we make Malik's like drink?
That's every night with you now.
Yeah, that's
He
already happened.
pre-games before he gets in. What do you mean?
Malik's, we don't make you drink, right?
Man, I can't wait for this boss. A lot of people
Only
are gonna
most.
die.
Everybody watched videos, got caught up. Now we're down here and have to.
I mean, I know what we're doing here.
Want me to swap specs? Or is that not needed for what we were doing? I was on fire last night. I don't know if that's needed for.
We might be okay with that.
Alright.
I think that we have a boomkin. We have one boomkin. One.
How did the mini bosses stay
You got
dead?
a boomkin and a half.
Are you actually boomkin? Like, should I go respec?
Oh, Buddha said not to worry about it because it's normal.
I would still do it if you were boomkin.
I mean, I can go feral.
Do you want to be boomkin?
I'll just go feral. It's fine. It's fine.
Then go fire portals if you want them.
Do we have a fishy feast?
Just gotta eat real quick.
Did you die now?
2 seconds.
All right,
Yeah.
so real quick, phase 1. There's 3 different parts to phase 1 potentially. She's going to summon in waves of ads. So one of the possible waves is detonating lashers. There's a bunch of them. They run around. When they die, they explode. So we need to use knockbacks, stuns. If you get aggro on one and it's near you, you need to make sure you're kiting it away so that when it explodes, you're not in melee range of it because you'll die. The second group of ads will be a little 3-pack of ads. One of them is a Snap Lasher, which Smoots is going to get aggro on and kite it around. All range DPS should probably be focusing on the Snap Lasher. They do all need to die at the same time, so like if one's getting really low, make sure that we're not killing it before the other ones are low. So get them all down to 10%ish, and then slow down on anything that's higher. Make sure you're focusing on the high adds. Melee, stay on the other two. Let the range kill the snap. The other set of the other ad will be the Ancient Protector. Basically, Vest is going to pick it up, and you're going to just bring it to the mushrooms. We're going to kill it on the mushrooms. So the other mechanic that's happening during this that you have to watch out for is there's going to be little hard-to-see tree things that are going to spawn around the room. If a tree is up, we need to kill it because it'll heal everything that's alive at that point, and it'll make it really a pain in the ass. So if you see a tree, kill it. And potentially they could be anywhere in this room here, which is really annoying. It could be down in the river. It could be way over in the back near that pillar. So we just back up a little bit here. So just keep your eye out. If you see a tree, call it out. Anyone that sees it, yell for it, and people will just hard swap to it and kill it fast.
Yeah, trees are top prio when they're up.
Yep, potentially melee might not be able to get it if it's during an Ancient Protector phase, so ranged, like, be ready to kill it. But let's back up a little more. She's in a scary spot. So once we get through 2 waves of each of the 3 little sections, we're going to get into phase 2, which is basically just going to be killing her. We're going to tank her kind of next to the water there on the right side, and there's going to be little bombs that are going to fall down on the ground. There'll be little acorny things. As soon as they fall, we're just going to cross over the river and kill her on the left side of the river. Any questions? It's pretty easy.
Can you go over that again?
Nope.
For people that don't know, caster standing under the mushroom is the only way to not get silenced during that phase.
Yep, make sure you're next to a mushroom. Blow up the guy, and then we'll be in the next one.
Do you have a hero point?
Probably not till... Well, hold it for now. I'll let you know when. It might be during an Ancient Protector. It might be when we're low on... We don't know yet. It'll either be one of the ad phase if things are getting overlapped or sketchy, or it'll be at the last phase just for the hell of it.
So, guys, you have Hunter's Mark, right?
Yeah.
And nothing else. You want me not tanking anything else? The lashers are going somewhere else. Smooth's right.
Vest is getting the other 2 ads, and Smoots is getting the big one.
Perfect.
Snap Lasher for Smoots. Ads are up. Smoots, make sure you get your guy targeted.
Can't. Trying to pull.
Range, remember to focus on Snap Lasher.
Tree.
Tree's up. See the tree there? Everyone needs to focus it hard. Tree is prio when it's up. Make sure we're on the tree. More DPS and Snap Lasher. Don't touch the Water Spirit. Storm Lasher needs the love now.
Oh.
Kill thing.
Can we get reses on people?
I got smooths.
I got what? Oh, I already got him.
Yeah, that's one phase.
DPS on her doesn't matter.
DPS means nothing whatsoever.
Yeah. So
Don't pop cooldowns here. She just heals up. Up.
tree right in front of her.
Lashers are up. These are the ones that explode when they die. So use any kind of slows, stuns. Remember when they die to kite them away, knockbacks. Don't be in melee range of them when they blow up. This is a phase we don't want to lose people in. Watch them exploding. Get them dead quick though.
They also stop too when they're gonna start exploding.
Yeah. You can also take a hit from one. Just don't get hit by like 3 of them or you're gonna die. Good job. Back
Tree.
your tree's up. Get on the tree. Big guy should be next. There's the big guy. Make sure we bring him to a shroom.
Ooh, I got no shrooms.
Bring him to a fresh shroom as fast as you can. The little one right behind him here. This one's about to disappear.
Yeah, there's another one. There's 2 right behind him.
There's going to be a tree probably spawning soon, so be ready to kill it.
Nature's Fury back out. Or I'm backing out.
So the 3 waves should be next again. Oh, nope, it's detonating. Okay, I guess this was completely random. Slows, kites, stuns, anything we got?
Tree on the other side of the river.
Kill the tree quick. Good job. Watch the ones blowing up. Good job. One more. Nice. What will be next? 3 group. Speed Skyger on yours. Remember to get them down evenly.
Want me to get holding?
Hold it for now in case we lose a.
Roger that.
Free up in the middle.
Get the tree quick. Storm Lasher needs some loving. Don't hit the melee ones for a second. Kill them quick.
They're starting to go down.
Yep, kill them all. They should be fine. We got them. Okay, one more group of the tree, and then we're good. Should be good to res holding now. That's the end of the scariness.
Roger, Dodger.
Big old tree up.
Moving her
Got
for
this
much.
mushroom over here.
Healers, I move slightly away. Can you still get me?
Gotcha. Which tree?
Tree ranged.
Yeah, range. You're gonna have to get that tree over there. All right. Back on her. Watch your feet for the bombs, and give it about 10 seconds here, and then we'll pop hero. Don't be too close to the river there. I don't know if it's
I
good.
can't because she's weird. Have to flip her. There she goes.
Watch your feet. Bombs should be tree up. Everyone on?
Tree. Pass.
Any second now, where you bomb? Bombs are down. River. Good job, guys. Nice and easy.
Can see clearly once more.
Whoa, we got the achievement for clearing the whole thing fast, even though we did it in 2 nights.
Let me in the box, please.
Ooh, a fragment of Valinor.
Pro Boomkin.
Let me in the box, please.
He moves as a boomkin, so
Honestly.
Woohoo! That's a lot of prot.
What are we doing about the alchemist cache? Oh, I pass everything.
you have to be an alchemist to open it. So if you're an
Oh,
alchemist,
that's true.
just
Sorry, I forgot
you can
about
probably
that.
just roll if you're an alchemist. Which there's not a whole lot of it, I don't think.
Roll now.
Yeah, go for it. Also, you can just take the teleporter pad to the Spark of Imagination.
Not all of our alchemists. Looks like it grats so.
Since there's only 3 of us, I'll just pass the next 2 weeks so you 2 can get them, and we'll just take turns. Sound good to you?
Ma'am, where are you?
Works for me.
Oh, I got the hell out of there knowing you were coming.
Yep.
Smart man.
Ambush and I are waiting down there.
Oh, rip.
Try not to troll each other with the bombs.
Yes.
Wolf.
It was good.
It feels good to not be the only range tonight.
Sorry, which port is it?
Spark of imagination.
Yay, Buddha.
Congrats, homies.
Is
That's blue people.
that's 3 total you have now?
2 for him, 1 for me. We're doing this little split thing.
Hmm.
We should just give every member of the raid 1 and we just rotate.
Ooh, I like it. It's fair.
I mean, I'd rather it just be all 30 fragments drop in one raid lockout, you know, and you just get a legendary in one raid lockout.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like to give 29 to Wolf. I do.
Savages.
All right, so hopefully you guys have watched up on this fight because there's a lot to this fight. Listen up carefully. I'm going to do my best to explain it. So phase 1, if you look ahead, you can see a little tank thing. We're going to be fighting the tank. Range, kind of just be outside of range. Spread out because he does do an ability that hits like that fucking truck. If one of you wants to use fire resistance, or I believe it's resistible a little bit, and it hurts like hell. So he's going to do the napalm blast on random people, which healers, you just have to be really on the ball because if they don't get at least 1 direct heal, they're just going to be dead. It can also hit the tank, which makes for a ton of damage. But so his big mechanics to worry about is he's going to drop bombs in like a 360 circle around his base. And then it's not a huge problem until he does his shock blast, which is going to be an AoE. Melee has to run out for it. So ideally, we can just kind of keep kiting him around the room a little bit so Melee doesn't have to worry about it. But Melee, make sure you're looking behind you, next to you, to the left of you, to the right of you, and know which way you're going to run when shock blast happens so that you don't run over a bomb, because the bomb will just one-shot you. After we get through this phase, which should hopefully go pretty quick, we're going to get to the second phase where he's just going to be a little turret in the middle of the room. Everyone needs to spread out around the room. Healers, kind of make sure you guys are getting spread too. It's a ton of damage going on people, so make sure we're... you use personals, anything like that, because it's not tankable. It's just going to hit random people, basically. Phase 3, once we get there, he's going to be up in the air, and range, you'll be able to hit him. He's going to summon little ads that need to come out. One of them is going to be like a bomb bot. If you get hit by the bomb bot, it's going to one-shot you, so do not get hit by that. Just kind of kite it. They are stunnable, in which case they'll just blow up away from people. So if pallies, rogues, anybody with a stun can kind of keep an eye out and stun them when they see them. So he's also going to have one of the big robots will drop a thingy that will bring him down to the ground. Try to wait till we have 2 of them before we bring him down. And then we can just chain bring him down and keep him down on the ground. That's probably the easiest of the phases. Once we get through that phase, we get to the hardest of the phases, which is going to be all 3 phases combined at one time, and he's going to turn into one great big Megazord. And the scary part is the spinning up kind of stuff will still happen, and it'll happen from his hitbox, so make sure you guys aren't too badly positioned. I think I covered this.
You mentioned the laser going in circles, right?
Yeah, so if you miss it in phase 2, he does do like the Cthulhu like laser thing. It's gonna target, like, let's say it's facing Cell here. It's gonna shoot towards where Cell's standing, and then it's gonna go do 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 do, and it's like a 180 kind of thing. So you need to make sure you run out immediately because it will one-shot you if you just stand in it. So use movement speed. Ideally, you go the opposite direction of which way it's going, so you can just kind of move for a second and then stand there. But if you go the way it's going, make sure you're staying ahead of the guns. And don't loot the magnetic core if you don't know what to do with it. So just, if you see a body sparkling and you're somebody that's like, oh, why is that sparkling? Just don't click it. Any questions? This is a lot of random shit, and it's easier to see it than to like try to explain it to somebody. Yes, the last phase, all 3 pieces need to die at the same time. So range, make sure you guys are focusing the head, because nobody else will be able to hit it. And yellow, make sure you get threat on the bottom because that's
Yep.
the one that has threat.
Yep, I'm in the group with range this time, so you know.
Hero last phase.
Yeah, save hero to the end. And I don't think we technically need 2 tanks for this one, right?
Do not.
Yeah, so that's if you want to go DPS.
I'm already DPS and set to go. Ugh. Poor Flask, though.
Do you need to borrow a 7 gold flask?
No, it's just swapping back and forth between them.
It's pretty expensive. All right, come on in the room here.
Last was 7 gold.
Between what? Stoneblood and Rage?
Yeah.
Just stay Rage and tank, dude.
We could do
True.
that.
This stuff doesn't really hit that hard.
It's a wonderful. All right, there's really no pull timer on this, so everyone was ready. Let's go on in.
Going.
There's like 10 minutes of RP here in the beginning.
I'm the only one on the damage charts.
Can I push the button?
Suck it.
Please don't push the button. Just remember to spread like 7 yards apart. I'm not sure what the actual range is on the thing, so just be careful. This phase isn't a big spread, it's just a don't get hit by the napalm. So the bombs are down. Make sure you don't run over a bomb. Be mindful of where the bombs are. You should be doing a shock blast soon, so be ready to run out. Shock blast, run out. Bomb should be coming out again. Watch your feet. You might get one more shock blast, so make sure you're watching your position. And yellow's down.
Fuck.
See if we can get through this, and we can just roll resin.
I went to
News,
hit
I was
that.
mid bear weave.
I went to hit the cooldown on the plasma blast.
Go ahead and res yellow. Don't step on a bomb, guys. There's still bombs down.
Buff me.
Keep healing Wetlock and Shem. Alright, so spread out around the room. You don't all want to be in the same little quadrant of it. It's like all of you in the same spot are going to get hit by the same thing. Remember to walk setting up.
The can open.
What?
It's a giant can open.
Dogs up this. Make sure there's a healer in each side. There's a lot of people in one area. You guys are all gonna have to move with it. Like, spread out. And yeah, okay, we got a healer in each side at least. Alright. Use your big damage cooldowns in this phase, because this is the hard phase. Well, the high damage phase.
Do you want Hero?
No, do not use Hero, though. That's for the last phase. Rocket strike. Watch. Don't be in front. Wait, no, that's not it yet. You can have the rocket strike. Alright, Barrage, get out. Don't be in front of him. And that's all it is.
Just a lurker wannabe.
Exactly. Watch the rockets. Use a Hellstone if you get low. There's a lot of damage going out, and we're good. Alright, come over to this part over here where Buda is. We're going to fight over here. Also, the head will have aggro on whoever is highest threat, so watch heals on the mages, probably the warlocks.
Cesar, can you Searing Pain it, actually, just so we know you have aggro?
Alright, it's up. ads are spawning kind of on the opposite side of us. Barely looking up. The assault bot is the one that drops the thing we need. Watch the bomb bots in the middle. Don't be in melee of them. Keep your eyes up for the bomb bots. Bomb bot dropped. Careful.
I seem to firmly have hate here.
I'm just gonna bring it down because it's already 60% melee. Get ready. Here it comes.
Assault bot on the left.
Watch the bomb bots because they still spawn in the middle here. Judge bots are over here. Finish up melee, finish up the ones on the ground. Range, finish him off. Watch the bomb bot in the middle. Stun it, stun it. Kill these quick. Another assault bot spawn. That's bad timing. Get it picked up quick.
Yeah.
It's phase transitioning, so blow this up and make sure you get threat on. He's about to spawn. Go ahead and res cable.
These are dying at the same time.
Yep. So range, make sure you guys are prioritizing the head.
We're going for hero.
Yeah, just
Good.
give it a.
Remember, we still have to deal with all the mechanics, so be ready for bombs, be ready for shock blasts, be ready for... Do you want to kind of pull them out of the middle here, too?
I was waiting for the bombs to be honest.
Watch the bombs, guys. Rocket strikes, watch it. Don't run over the bombs. Remember, too, the spinning up is based on his middle box. The laser barrage, don't be in... Everyone's got to move.
Oh, I couldn't see which way it was pointing.
Are you able to pop?
I can't.
Slow.
Watch the rockets. How are we doing percent? Oh, run up, run up.
11
Middle
on the
use.
head.
Yeah, start battle resing some people if we have any more. Cell is yours, though?
He's dead.
Yeah, but he can get rezzed.
Let him out of the bomb.
Focus on the middle. He needs middle love. Slow down on the head. Range, you guys need to sweep to the middle. Don't kill the head. The head is like ready to die. The bottom needs some too. Range focus middle and melee focus bottom. The bottom one needs to die now. The head is already dead. It's 2%.
Yep, head is repairing.
Shit. Kill the bottom quick and then we win. All DPS on the bottom. Nice.
Careful, bomb's still up.
There's too much shit to call out on that fight.
Yeah, you definitely gotta know what's coming.
And it only gets worse.
Yeah, the next fight was pretty fun.
What killed you there, Yellow? I don't know what the damage spike was, but the first one I paint sopped you and you lived through it. Second one was down, so I couldn't do it.
It was I'm sorry.
It should be the napalm that killed him, probably.
Yeah, it was the napalm. I was going to hit my cooldown and I didn't get quick enough.
Loot the boss here too if you're able to click him.
God, Mikhail, I fucking hate you.
Damn it, portals.
Damn it, portals what?
Woo!
Let us engineer it though.
I didn't engineer it. Oh, did I?
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh wait, no, Mikhail.
I didn't engineer.
No,
I
Mikhail
didn't
did.
engineer it.
Darn it, Mikhail.
I looted it.
Congrats, Bravo.
Try to let the
Capable.
officers loot it because he can drop the motorcycle stuff, and if we can get all of the stuff for it, we'll make one and like raffle it off somehow.
Smooth's way.
No.
Back to the Conservatory of Life, by the way.
Shattered Hallway.
Conservatory of Life.
Conservative.
Shatters is
All
actually
bit fast.
close.
Yeah. Just that good room. Oh wait, no, rip.
All right, the really shitty trash.
Oh, the crash.
I don't know. Those bots the other night were pretty fucking terrible.
Yeah, but we can just skip that shit.
I know.
We're all here. We can pull.
Yeah, I'm just getting mana, so I can pull.
That sounds sus.
Shoot, I could probably swap for. Oh well.
Yeah, I would.
So take it.
You need a 2-tank this trash. This isn't a 1-tank trash.
The adherents heal.
Yeah, kill the adherent.
Oh, there's a fear. That's exciting.
Fear. This is fun. I love going around pillar.
Yeah, definitely.
That
Definitely.
whirlwind is spicy.
No, it's just change it so people can loot green.
This guy spawns an ad. You got to kill the ad.
Those are amazing.
Smoot, roll me a 25. Love it.
You.
That's moves. What am I rolling for?
For the green.
A green.
Oh,
Give me another one.
Best way of deciding loot ever.
All right, going.
It's the great.
One more.
All right, careful with these. So there's gonna be mind controls, which try to CC them if you can. So we're not killing people and knowing our raid, we're just gonna kill our friends. It's gonna be a nightmare. And then best pick up the ad if you can. Ads up.
Ooh, I'm
Aw.
crazy.
Please.
Don't kill Smoot. Oh my god, don't kill me.
I didn't touch him. I
Kill
didn't
the
touch
homies.
Everybody knows exactly who killed you.
Spoiler
Everybody?
alert. They killed me.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anybody that I'm pretty sure even Buda killed him?
I'm only single target.
I might have got a little.
So I had to hard shift. Don't worry, I popped berserk first.
Don't
I
kill
mean-
him, but Smoots is always fair game.
Let's see. Multi-shot from another hunter.
Ooh.
Magma totem from Nalini.
That's AoE. That's part of my normal thing. It's not my fault if you're in the way.
Single target shot from another hunter.
Wait, you were AoEing the one mob now?
Melee attack from a warrior.
Magma totem is.
Could have been anybody.
Pushed button single target ability from a warrior. Slam. Thank you very much.
Oh, hurtful.
A direct target shadow bolt.
That was Scrag. Like, there's no.
It was not.
It was not.
What?
Disrespectful.
Was it Wedlock?
It was not. It was Cesaruk.
Oh,
You guys should know I'm far too lazy to switch targets to an ally.
At 2,
Same.
Cesric. At 2.
All right, stay
This is a
back
true
here.
statement. Nothing from Frostwolf.
He got all his team killing in earlier.
Mages, I'm gonna have you guys sheep. Portals if you can get the moon, Hindenburg if you can get the triangle, and Peppy if you can get the diamond.
It looks like when my son tries to draw a monster, it just keeps adding shit.
Mages are good. We should be good to pull.
Are we good?
Pull them back here so we don't break the sheep.
I gotta
These
think there's
fear,
gonna be
right?
a fear too. So yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
we'll move
I will
back.
put that.
And it is a cleansable fear, so just be quick on cleanses if you can. Watch that whirlwind.
Diamond's up.
3 sheep if you can.
Yeah, I don't like that whirlwind.
He got.
I can't.
Yeah,
Okay,
he got it. He got a plague on him. Or a disease of some kind.
Kill the pyromancer.
That was Flanders.
Goddamn Flanders.
Damn sexy Flanders.
Stupid sexy.
No, yeah, he does start moving. I think it's just this side. When we did it from the other side, it didn't start moving.
Yeah.
Yeah, the other side started moving after we killed the second group.
Yeah.
I had never gone that other way before, so I'd always.
That's why I came this way.
Mhm.
I wanted to see if it was different.
Did you guys clear 10 man last night?
They got
Here.
up to Vezax.
Apparently, if you only bring one ranged, it's a problem.
Was
Ooh, that is a problem for this fight.
we
Careful,
managed?
this guy is going to explode and knock people away.
I think we could have gotten it.
So aim your backs towards the wall.
Yeah, it was late for me though. I needed to get off at that point.
Also, practice
Gunsight.
shadow crash mechanics now.
Yeah, if you guys notice, he's like doing a shadow thing that's flying towards the range. Practice avoiding that because you can't get hit by that on this fight.
Taking extra damage on this fight is no bueno. Your healers will have very little mana.
Going. It is. Yep. We.
Pyromancer
Oh
got
boy.
on you.
Oh, there's a pet in front of the boss.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yep.
Pedro, no!
kill what we can here. You get the we gotta interrupt that.
Interrupt 2.
All right, we got this. We got this. Just, everybody just cool heads. Cool heads.
Interrupt 1.
Hmm.
We got this.
Pet
This is
pull?
good.
Pet pull a boss and wipe us? Never.
I'm done.
Never.
I died.
You must have been incorrect about that pet being in
was
front
a-
of the boss.
It was a valiant effort, moves.
Run that quick.
Ooh, portal switch sides.
Oh, he almost killed himself.
I was ready. I saw it coming because I watched a video.
Portals, get me, homie.
So,
Oh, fucking Denzel's
So-
right on top
Yeah, I
of me.
have a DI, but where are the mobs going?
They'll
Well,
despawn,
mom's
right?
going.
Or realign, because that's horrible.
Yeah. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take this up.
I mean, I don't think they're going to come all the way back here and kill you.
Oh, that's
I'm thinking I should wait to take this portal.
What's up with the trash? Okay, they're going. Never mind.
They're
Really?
resetting. They're resetting.
Yeah.
Damn, HE, you scary.
I mean, you wouldn't think they'd come back here to kill me, but
You never know.
Was that a boss mind control?
Hey, Smoots.
So we didn't have that mechanic last night.
No, it was the faceless horror ad.
Good looking out
The
now.
store itself.
Just making sure we go the right place, Smoots. That's all.
It's gonna run over and hang out with Freya's corpse for a while. Don't judge me.
I'm judging you, hon. We don't hang out with corpses.
Why not?
I'm willing to bet that was Smoot's pet.
You would
No,
lose
that
bet.
was a demon dog looking thing.
No pet polls ever except for Smithers.
Well, demon dog did.
No. What's his name? Smithers. The
Demon dog, Dimmadome.
I'm just gonna give it to Smithers.
Yeah.
No, it would be Pete.
I mean,
Grizzly is too high on the DPS charts ahead of Smoot to bother pulling with his pet.
I think
Move with
Smoot
Shred.
actually hacked Pete's account to send his pet in.
So it was Pete's demo dog.
You can't spell pet error without Pete.
Wow.
I mean, it took a bit, but you got there.
That Smoots, hot.
It's real awkward when we landed that fucking plane.
Nope, it wasn't your pet, Pete.
This man pre-games with dad jokes before each raid.
Oh, those make me happy.
He's like Eminem, only, well, you know.
No.
He's wearing New Balance and such. He's not rapping about mom's
Be
spaghetti.
nice to Pedro. I voted for him.
Thank you, Woot.
At least that pet only beelined it with sprint straight to the boss, and not like zigzagged or anything.
Is anybody else see a
mean-
fire elemental under his crotch?
The list, yeah.
Nope.
Keeps him warm.
His balls were cold. I'm alone.
Come on, guys!
Let's do our best to not to AoE the sheeps. Like if you see where it is, try to like position yourself so you won't hit it. Should be good for Paul.
Yep. Mages, you up here? Yeah. There they all are. Holy.
Are we gonna have to fight the testicle fire?
Fight the testicle fire?
But pet's doing it
Let's
again.
do it again.
Oh boy.
Different bet.
That was a fear, though. I think that
The
was
other
a
one,
fear.
the other one was a fear as well. The last time.
We're not
I see
allowed
you,
to.
pyromancer.
I'm gonna dismiss my pet right now.
The pyromancer's
Buddha
up
did
and
say-
it hurts.
Kill the pyro.
Ooh, I'm feared. That's fun.
Someone's got aggro on the guardian.
If yellow gets feared into the box, can we just dismiss yellow for the?
I will go to bed.
I will say for the pyromancer, strangulate works on them. So DKs when they're up, if you just swap and rotate or whatever, or if you have one up, throw one on.
I like our little pet menagerie we got going. Got a turtle, a little kitty.
There was a frog out there earlier.
I saw the frog. Got a.
Also, if you want to do
That's a
a
hex.
solid, and if they're just sitting there back there casting,
Shem
throw a
showing
grip.
off.
Had a little penguin.
Never get the chance to use Hex.
I
You guys
like
break-
how Vess is talking to all the DKs when it's literally just him and.
You guys can break the other one too. And
Oh, I didn't realize Temo was in here.
why is that enslaved fire demon sitting in?
That's the testicle
He's
fire!
got cold balls, Malix. Come on.
Is
We
he a
are in the
blue ball?
storm peaks
Oh my God,
in
is
the
he a
far
blue ball?
north.
Maybe he likes his balls sweaty.
I wish I had a fire elemental for my balls.
Sweaty?
Shem,
Sweaty
you're a
balls.
shaman.
Careful,
Comes
Pete.
Oh,
Actually,
it's coming.
Faceless is horror. Yeah.
I'm also a ginger, so
I'm gonna let him get out just so he doesn't pull that other group.
Firecraft.
Get that right.
Soulless monster.
But at least my balls are warm.
That's it.
You got gingivitis?
That's a new one. I haven't heard that one.
Pull him back. Yeah.
That's a South Park reference.
Position your body between the raids so we get knocked back towards the raid, not towards the ones or towards the ads.
Yeah.
Hit him from the front.
Like that. Put my back to the wall. Hit him from the side.
Oh, it's a wild.
You still don't kill Smoot.
Oh,
I'm
Smoot. I'm
begging you not to kill Smoot again.
I didn't get to last time. I'm sorry, Smoot.
I
Do you
saw
care to
all-
know
I
who
saw
this
all of
time,
that.
Smoot?
I saw that whole thing.
I promise I won't do it again. That will be the last time this whole
I saw it too.
raid.
Certain low DPS class.
Lenny. I thought you were friends.
I mean, Smoot, she has to DPS something because it's not a boss that she likes.
I saw Nell. I saw Malix.
That's it.
I
It
landed
was like a
in front
fucking
of
low
you.
DPS convention back by me.
You got fucking immediately stunned. Or dazed.
Mages?
Oh yeah, I guess that's me.
That's true.
Smoot, I think if you are looking to not get killed, throwing shade like that is, or
We're
you know,
getting
sending
this
out the bird.
I'm
like
feared. I'm feared. I'm feared. I'm feared.
Watch the AoE guys don't hit the sheeps.
There's a pyromancer.
We had a pyromancer.
Also, I love all you DPS, but you don't need to run into the sheep mobs. You can let the pole come to us. Create a little distance.
But my parse.
I'm trash.
Yeah, I'm not DPS right now, but I know that's what they're thinking.
I don't want to die
I'll
unnecessarily.
have you notice how my personal stack of food is almost gone because I've been
At this rate, Smooch is gonna have a parse chart on the Warcraft logs.
using it like a champ.
Smoot only brought 4 food.
I was thinking that, yeah. Because there's been
It's
a lot
almost
of peace
gone
drops.
too.
That was you with the silence, wasn't it?
All right.
Correct me if I'm wrong. This is a one tanker, right?
Correct.
This is a your tanker.
And you're the one tanks.
I'm the one tank. That's what I figured. I was like, doing the Healy thing, right?
Yes, you're healing.
Yep, and I am also healing.
All right. So those of you that didn't get to do this yesterday, this is General Shithead. He's going to stand there. We're going to tank him. It's the first thing to worry about melee. He's going to have one spell that needs to be interrupted, and it cannot go off. So we have to make sure that somebody is always interrupting it. So just watch out for that. Make sure not everyone overlaps on the first one. Try to stagger them. Hopefully we don't need to assign it. If we do, we will do that. But we'll try it without. Also, Vest, what cooldowns do you have?
So I've got my increased health and healing received. I've got my
Damage reduction.
30% damage reduction, and then I have my dodges.
Okay, so
And my make him heal me on him.
yeah. Well, I'm looking for damage reduction specifically. Because we're not going to kite, we're just going to have you face tank it, and we're just going to pop chain cooldowns.
Okay.
Buda, I don't know what you want to do as far as...
Denzel, pain suppression, the first one. I will bubble sack the second one. Yellow, bubble sack the third one. If we get a fourth one, I'll divine sack and maybe one of you two Rets can bubble sack. I don't necessarily want to rely on the Rets because they might have popped Avenging Wrath at some point. But we get to a fourth one, and one of you Rets can bubble Hand of Sacrifice. Vest, do it. If not, I'll figure it out.
And then Vest, you use your like healing or your healing ones and your dodging ones during those as well. So like double up one of yours with one of theirs.
Sounds good. And then what about Icebound Fortitude? Damage reduction one. What about the damage reduction one?
Save it in case we lose somebody or we need it later in the fight, maybe.
What's the cooldown on Icebound?
2 minutes.
Pop it on the second and fourth, if you can.
Yeah, that should
And then I'll do the dodge ones on the other, because I can pop both dodge ones on the first and the third.
Okay. All right, we'll try that out. So range, you guys are going to want to spread out kind of in a semicircle around out here. Everyone needs to be a few yards apart because there is a life drain that'll target one person. If you get hit with that, you just need to run away from people so that you're not hitting anyone, because anyone you hit, it'll actually drain their life and do damage to all of you. The big thing though is Shadow Crash. So as you saw in the trash mobs, there's like a little shadowy bolt that flies out from the boss. It's kind of hard to see, so hopefully you were able to see it a little bit. Keep an eye out for it. You should have a weak aura that'll yell at you when it's coming. You need to not get hit by it. If you get hit with it, it's going to be detrimental later on in the fight. It's going to knock you back through like freaking a million yards, and it's going to do a ton of damage to you. And you don't want to take extra damage because this fight, the big mechanic on this fight is there is 0 mana regen for healers specifically. Well, limited mana regen. Most abilities, life tap, stuff like that will not regenerate your mana. So you have to manage your mana. One thing for the DPS, what you're going to want to do is when you avoid the Shadow Crash, you want to get out of it and then move into it, because while you're standing in it, it'll give you a haste buff and it'll reduce your mana cost. So you'll actually, you want to not do damage when you're not in the Shadow Crash kind of thing, and then get in the Shadow Crash and then do all your damage, because otherwise you're just going to burn through all your mana and you're not going to get any of it back. Innervate doesn't work. Life Tap doesn't work. Pretty much any spell, Mana Pot, anything like that will not get you mana back. So your main source of DPS on this fight as a caster is to only DPS when you're in a Shadow Crash. So the other mechanic for healers specifically, there's going to be green little blobs flying around. Buta, can you be in charge of calling out when to break those and for healers?
Yeah. Can you mark Mikhail and a hunter? Doesn't matter who. I just want 2 range that are marked. I'm going to go over something really quick. So we have 10 casters / hunters, I think. I want to split you guys up into teams of 5. Mikhail, you take... So let's pretend that we're in range of the boss right now. Mikhail, can you stand here where I'm jumping? And who got marked? Smoots. Okay, so Smoots, you stand here. So Smoots' team right side and Mikhail's team left side. Can I get, let's see, a Pepe, Hindenburg, Wetlock, and Portals? You're with Smoots. And then everyone else is with Mikhail. This is slightly too spread out, but that's fine. So there's going to be a Shadow Crash right here. Let's pretend that this is where the Shadow Crash is. I want both of you range groups to stand just on the edge so you're inside the Shadow Crash, but close enough that if you take 1 step to your left or 1 step to your right, you're out of it. Now, when the Shadow Crashes come, I believe DVM is probably going to emote above someone's head, Shadow Crash on me, just like the ads. Team Star will just move to the left, and Team Circle will move to the right, and then you re-stack. The reason for this is 1, to help with avoiding Shadow Crashes, and 2, that you don't have 10 people stacked when you get the life drain on you, because the more people it hits, the more the boss heals. A little tip for Warlocks, you cannot put your teleportation circle pre-combat. So if you put one like over where I'm standing right now, and then the fight starts, it'll despawn. So you actually have to do it once we engage. Mages blink when you get that debuff, Warlocks teleport, Druids dash. Everyone should have rocket boots up because only melee really need to use it on pull. It is like the most important thing you guys can do is when you get the Mark of the Faceless, I believe it's called, on you, you get out immediately. And this is why we're in 2 separate stacks. That way you guys don't chain it to 10 people at the same time. And remember, just a Shadow Crash comes. If a Shadow Crash hits Mikhail here, you guys move left. The group on the right probably doesn't even have to move, but just in case, just move slightly to the right. And then you guys all shift a little bit to the left, right? So you're just adjusting to where the Shadow Crash hits.
So just so I'm understanding, after the Shadow Crash leaves the thing, do you want us, even though we're in 2 piles, you want us both in the Shadow Crash, but on like opposite sides of it? Kind of?
Yes. In fact, Hunters, you are the only ones that can probably get away with this. I would advise everyone else to not even bother damaging the boss until a Shadow Crash comes out, or else you will go Hunters, I believe you can still aspect of the Viper. You're the only ones that can get away with that from ranged, so you have a little bit of an advantage here. Everyone else, though, all you Warlocks and Mages and Boompins, it's probably best to wait till the first Shadow Crash lands. Step in it. Your mana, the cost of all your spells is going to be reduced by 75%. Then you cast. If you try to do it early, you're probably going to go before the end of the fight.
So is that when we hit hero then? On the first crash?
Yeah, I'm probably. Also, range, really watch your threat. This is a super easy fight because you guys are going to do insane numbers. This is a really easy fight to rip threat because you get a big buff when you sit in the Shadow Crash. So just watch what you're doing. We have 3 Hunters. It's a lot of misdirects. Be nice. Be nice to Vess. Yeah, what Portal says he's doing 10k. So like it's the caster. I have seen many casters rip threat here. Just be nice. The rest of you healers are going to be in melee range unless we lose. Do we have 10? I believe the cutoff is 9 in range before Shadow Crash can hit melee. So if we lose range, the first healer to go in the back will be Cell. The second one will be Denzel. Third is ShemWow, and then me fourth. Okay. But hopefully that won't have to happen. And then Yellow, you can be 5th. But if Yellow has to go in the back, then we've really messed up. Yep.
Also, I didn't finish the little green things that you can kill. They're going to fall on the ground, and they'll basically give you mana back at the expense of your health. Specifically, healers should get that. Like, I wouldn't worry about it as a DPS. You should be able to manage your mana through taking advantage of the Shadow Crashes. You don't want to go in and out of it, so like be careful that you don't get a Shadow Crash on it. So if everyone runs to the same one at the same time, it's going to get Shadow Crashed, obviously, because it'll always target a player. So stay in, and I think at about 5 stacks is the max you want to take, because if you take more than that, it'll almost one-shot you.
So a little tip for this, I believe they're death grippable, and a way to avoid a Shadow Crash ever hitting a Serenite Vapor spawn, one of you Death Knights death grip it into melee, where the healers are already, and that way the healers can dip in and out without screwing the casters, because if we get a Shadow Crash like off to the right side of the boss, then all the casters have to move like 30 yards to that Shadow Crash.
Be careful with that you're not putting it on melee, because it'll do tons of damage to melee.
Yeah. One of you Death Knights can just like move 5 yards out of melee. Death
the Frost.
You mean Wolf.
You guys gonna call that out when you want me to actually pull it, or do you want me to just pull it when I see one?
Nope, I'll call it out. Or one of the other healers can call it out if they're going in. In theory, you range shouldn't need it, as long as you're only DPSing the Shadow Crash. If it's a super long fight and it's really scuffed, then we can call for like a range to get. We'll break a Serenite in range for you guys. Hopefully we won't have to though.
Because if DPS takes the 2, then they'll be needing to be healed with all the mana the healers just got.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, basically just avoid damage as much as you can.
I wasn't paying attention to this last night. You guys talked about Mark of the Faceless in the context of the range. Does that hit melee too? Will melee have to rocket boots out if they get that, or is that a ranged only thing?
It prioritizes ranged, but that doesn't mean it will exclusively hit ranged.
Got it.
Any other questions before we kill this? Also, Vess, I think you're better off not turning the boss because he has a really big hitbox, and you'll outrange people.
You won't outrange the healers. We're going to be in melee this time.
Oh, you can be outrange. Okay, so then it's not a big deal.
Okay.
Just do whatever.
I get to just turn him where he's at, right?
Yeah, that works. Yellow good.
Hey, 1 second.
And make sure you guys are
Yes, I'm good.
100% mana before we start. And also, since yellow's not tanking, make sure one of the rats is at least doing light or something. Since
got light.
wisdom, cool. Wisdom doesn't do anything on here anyway, so.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Your destruction will herald a new age of suffering.
Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2, 3.
Good interrupts. Make sure we're watching this. Call it out when the first crash is down so we can hear.
Interrupt.
Make sure you're not getting hit by shadow crashes.
Interrupt 2.
Is there a crash here?
Yep.
Interrupt.
Go ahead and here.
3, 2, 1. Interrupt 1. Run away. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Doing good so far. Keep it up. Interrupt.
Run away. 3, 2, 1. Interrupt 2. Run away.
Surge of Darkness cooldowns.
Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Doing great on interrupts. Keep it up.
2. Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt 1.
Sesruk, be careful.
Run away. Interrupt
Shatter if you can.
3, 2. Interrupt 3. Run away. Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Healer's doing good on mana so far.
Interrupt 1.
Yep.
About half.
Run away. 3, 2, 1. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Oh god.
Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Doing good. Keep up.
Run out. Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3. 2. Interrupt 1. Run away.
Good interrupts. Good interrupts.
Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
Surge of Darkness cooldowns.
Interrupt 1. Run away. 3. Interrupt 2. 1.
That was second, correct?
Yeah, third. That was
Yep.
third.
That's third.
It's okay. Yella, you bubble sock the next.
Interrupt.
All right.
I don't even know if there will be one though.
There might be one more.
There's a good likelihood of it. But I'll have Icebound Fortitude up, and my dodge trinket has been up every time too.
Run away.
Oh, perfect. Okay. Yeah, the next one should be the last one, I think. So.
Are we able to get some mana?
Yeah.
Interrupt.
Or
Just kill it.
healers as
Range.
well.
Just kill a vapor range. Both you guys are. And dipping there.
Yeah, just make sure you don't stand for more than 5 ticks.
And healers get here?
Run away.
Yeah, if you need it, make sure you get in it.
Interrupt 2.
Siege of Darkness, Surge of Darkness.
Interrupt 3.
Cooldowns.
Interrupt 1. 3. Interrupt 2. 1. Interrupt 3.
Interrupt.
Run away.
So close.
Run away. Interrupt.
Buddha, you want me to hold off on wings this rotation?
Interrupt
No.
2. Run away.
I think we should be okay. Yeah.
Interrupt 3. 3. 2. Interrupt 1. Run away. Interrupt 2. Interrupt 3.
I think I stood in it too long.
Yep, you can't ban more than 5.
Wait, that's in it?
It's bigger than it looked.
2.
Focus up, guys. We're almost there.
Run away.
Keep it up.
Interrupt 3.
Surge of Darkness, cooldowns.
Interrupt 1. Interrupt 2. 3. 2. Interrupt 3. Interrupt
Keep
1.
focusing on interrupts.
Run away.
1%, we got it. Good job, guys.
Interrupt 2.
Nicely done.
So I gotta ask, did you guys have to throttle much at all, or?
I went in. I had invis at the beginning. I was at like 94%, so I just dropped all the threat.
Oh, Electrofan. So, just to let you guys know, hard mode is you don't get to kill any Serenite Vapors ever. So just keep that in mind when we eventually try this, is you never get mana back.
And you have to kill the ad that it spawns.
Yep, it's going to be like a 2 to 3 minute longer fight, and you never get mana back, and it's more damage.
He goes immune when the ad's out, right?
That's what I heard, I believe.
And then
You also-
the Searing Flame still happens too. It gets a little hairy.
What was doing so much damage to range during that fight?
Probably just getting hit by
Shadow
the
Crash.
Shadow Crashes.
Mark of the Faces, too.
I need to look up.
I was typing my note.
The phase, like when do you get mana? Like where do you physically stand to get your mana regen? Or is it like just you just stand in the green and it comes back like slowly, or can I evocate inside of that, or?
The longer you're in the green, the more you get stacks. Each stack will do damage to you, but you're sacrificing damage for mana. Or you're sacrificing
It's
health for
the
mana.
debuff gives you mana. It's not like you can evocate in it, right?
Yeah, you're...
Right, so you just stand there basically.
Yeah. Also, when we get to hard modes, all of you ranged and healers should bring Dark Runes, because they do work.
That's good to know.
The green petals did not seem to give very much mana back at all.
It
takes a while.
Yeah, you have to stand in it for a bit and watch your stacks go up, and then you're fine. It's like it goes up slowly, and then at the end, I was getting like 1,000 back at a time.
I think I got 2,000 in total back when I died.
Yellow, I need a vote.
Last night we were doing 10 mans. I stood in it for about 4 or 5 seconds, and I took about, like, each tick was double the previous tick. So I got all the way up to like 9k on a tick after 5 seconds.
I voted and closed. I was like, wait, did it not go through? What?
All right, you guys. Quick thing. Get Smoots and Mikhail's mark off and put a mark on me, actually. All right. Vessi, you're fine. Yellow is back to tank. Vessi, you are DPS. So they're one tank fight. So phase 1. If you look on inside the room right now, this is how phase 1's going to look. All the melee are going to stack on top of Sarah in the middle, you can't really damage her. You actually can't even attack her. But there will be NPCs spawning on fixed intervals. They'll be misdirect, taunted, death grip, whatever you want, to the center. When they die, they do damage to her. I believe it is 8 dead NPCs will push it to phase 2. The rest of the melee will be inside that little circle. The rest of the range will be stacked on star, and we'll be moving as a group. There's floating clouds that are moving in all sorts of directions. If anyone touches one, it hard spawns an ad from it. That's where the ads spawn from if no one touches them. And if you walk into one, you could have 2 at once, you could have 3 at once. The more we have up, the more dangerous it is, because they do shadow bolt volleys and stuff like that need to be kicked. And if there's 3 up, 4 up, that's impossible to manage, and we're probably going to all die. So it is really important for both ranged and melee to not get hit by that. Melee, there is a sweet spot in the direct center of the room where you never get hit by a cloud, but it's hard to find, so play around with it. On night 1 like this, I wouldn't try to find one fixed spot and never move. So just be conscious of the clouds. But as soon as once you guys get a little more comfortable with this fight, there is a perfect spot to stand. Please kick the ads when they're casting. If melee gets a buff that increases your damage done and increases your damage taken, 1, watch your threat. 2, when the ads die, they explode on the melee as well as Sarah. So you need to run out. If you have this buff and an ad explodes on you, you will die. So throttle your damage because you don't want to pull threat, and run out right before the ad dies, or even run out at 50% of the ad time. Don't even risk it. Phase 1 is super easy. It's all about just not being silly and running into clouds. All right, we've done phase 1. We've killed 8 ads. I am linking in general the assignments for portals for phase 2. Basically, it's all the melee plus 1 healer with a couple backups as in case someone dies. Okay, so pretty self-explanatory. If you have a number next to your name, as we're facing the room right now, number 1 portal is directly in front of us. So that's how you want to view this. Okay. In phase 2, if you've done Cthulhu, it is extremely similar to phase 2 of Cthulhu. A whole bunch of tentacles are going to spawn from the floor, and it's our job to just clean up those ads. They're going to keep spawning over and over and over again. The ones that everyone needs to watch out for are crushers. No one except for yellow is allowed to get into melee range of them. They have a melee cleave. So if someone does get into melee range, it could cleave someone that was in a safe spot, which means warlocks and hunters, turn off all of your pet macros, because the last thing I want to see is a pet walk into melee range and have the crusher cleave a pet and then kill someone who was in the safe zone. So anyone with a pet, turn off your macros that have your pets just run.
So basically just dismiss our pets in that phase.
I mean, 60% of the ads are pet friendly, so I don't want to completely nerf your damage. But if you're if you don't feel like you're very good at pet management without those macros, then yes, dismiss your pet in phase 2 until you get a better handle with it. So crushers don't get in the melee range. Yellow's job is to walk up to those crushers from judgment range and just judgment them, but don't get into melee range. Even a tank will get 1 shot. Yellow is judgmenting them because they have an aura that reduces our attack speed unless they get hit with a melee attack, and prop paladins can cheat this mechanic. Yellow already knows the drill. He's just judgmenting them. That's his 1 job. Everyone else, you're cleaning up all the ads as fast as possible. People will randomly get picked up by tentacles. We need to focus them down quickly. Everyone in the raid is a loose spread because there's a debuff that is called Malady of the Mind, I believe. It fears someone. When that fear ends, it will bounce to someone that's close to you. And this can chain indefinitely. It could bounce to 3 people, then those 3 people fear 5 others, and those 5 fear 8 people, and then soon the whole raid is feared. So loose spread, if you see someone feared, you just run away from them. And if no one is in range when the fear ends, it just dies off. The
Is
last
that
thing.
totemable?
No, you cannot cleanse this. There's no fear. It's a death coil effect. So
Horrifying,
terror.
whatever. Terror.
Yeah, terror, horror. You can bubble ice block, but you can't cleanse it or totem it. The last thing is 2 random players are going to be, actually, there's 2 more things. 2 random players are going to be targeted with a beam between them. If it's red, bad. If it's white, good. The further away you are, the more damage and sanity you're going to be losing. You want to get close to that person until the tether goes away. Okay? The last thing is random laser beams are going to be shot at the floor. Lasers bad, just like fire. Fire bad. Move out of lasers. Pretty simple. All of these mechanics are slowly making you lose sanity. Everyone has 100 sanity to start the fight. If we were doing this on hard mode, you would have 100 sanity to the end of the fight. We are not doing this on hard mode. Thank you, Freya. There will be green beams on the outsides of the room. If you're low on sanity, and the sanity meter will be on the top right of your screen, if you're low on sanity, walk into those green beams, sit there, and you can just watch your sanity go up. If anyone runs down to 0 sanity, you get mind controlled and we have to kill you. Please don't do that. During phase 2, this is when the portals will spawn. And those 10 players that I listed in general chat, you need to be at your portals ASAP. In fact, probably watch your DBM timers, be at those portals 3 to 5 seconds before they even spawn, because you are the most important part of phase 2. When those portals spawn, you go into the brain room. You will fight a whole bunch of ads in there. I'm going to let you guys see the ads maybe a week or 2. Eventually, I'm going to have you guys in a specific pattern in which you're killing those ads. But this is normal mode. It should be a piece of cake for now. So I want you guys to walk in there, kill the ads. There are going to be skull-like mobs that are untargetable that will shoot little purple lasers at you. That is causing you to lose sanity. All you have to do is just turn your face away from it as you're like strafe walk. Okay, so just if you have to move forward and there's a skull shooting at you, just strafe walk in that direction with your back turned to it, and you won't lose sanity. Denzel, you're the only healer in the brain room. No one takes damage unless they do damage. All right, all you DPS hear that? You don't take damage unless you do damage. That means if you die down there, it means you probably killed yourself. So Denzel, heal people. If anyone gets low, pop a Hellstone or just stop attacking. Once all those mobs in that room dies, you guys are immediately going to rocket boots or any sort of movement speed effect that you have to the brain room, which opens up, and you guys need to nuke it with everything you got. Nell, this is when you heroism. You probably, I don't know how far you guys are going to get. Hopefully you guys get a good chunk in. Let's say you get 40% of the health down. There'll be a timer, a DBM timer going. You guys have 1 minute in the brain room before you absolutely have to get out. On both the right side and left side of the brain room, there are portals. You just have to click the portal and it kicks you back out into the main room. Please walk towards those portals with at least, since this is night number 1, 7 seconds to go. Eventually you guys are going to get good enough that you can kind of cut that closer to like 3 seconds. But tonight, when there's 7 seconds left on that timer, just go to the portal, come back out, and then it's all rinse and repeat. You're going to have roughly 10 seconds to come out of the portal, clean up ads, whatever you can before new portals spawn. So kill stuff if you can, but just beeline it back to your portal assignment, and then you guys are going to go back in again. And we have to keep doing this over and over again.
You may not want to use hero on the first brain phase. Like, wait till a good brain phase, basically. Like, we'll be able to.
So the 1 minute, does that start when the portals spawn, or does it start when we kill the ads and the door opens?
It starts when the portals spawn. You guys have 1 minute, and you're probably only going to have, on a really good attempt, which I don't think we have here for, I've seen you have like upwards of 40 seconds on the brain. If you guys have like 25 seconds or less, that's fine. This is the first night we're in here. So you're not going to have a full minute to hit the brain. You're probably going to have less than 30 seconds or whatever.
Yeah. Make sure, though, like before we pop hero, that we actually get like a good 20 seconds on it. Otherwise,
yeah.
Wait.
Malix, I'll let you, since I'm not in the brain room, you guys are listening to Malix. He will call for heroism if he thinks it's a good one. Okay. If anyone dies, please call out what portal you had, moves. You are the first person to if someone dies in the brain room and gets mind controlled or whatever, Moose is the first person in. If a second person dies, Mikhail, you are the second person in. If Denzel dies, shame on you, Denzel, but if he does, Cell, you're going to take his spot.
Also, to
How
point
could I
out,
die in there?
Unmute is
I don't know.
pictured. One, I believe, is directly where we are now. Like, not where we are now, but this side of the room.
Correct.
South side.
Clockwise around that.
I am 6 o'clock. Well, no, I am 12 o'clock.
You are 12 o'clock.
On north side.
North side.
All right. So we're doing this whole thing over and over again. Phase 2 is the majority of this fight, to be honest. Once the brain finally dies, after hopefully 3 brain phases, phase 3 starts. Everyone is going to stack in front of the boss. I'm pinging the map right now, right about here. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll just all stack on star. I'll make it easy. And ads are going to be spawning. The boss will be active. The actual Yogg will be targetable. And everyone needs to unload damage on him. There is no tanking the boss, but there is tanking the ads. So this yellow, you're just going to have your back to the boss the whole time, taunting mobs as they come in. Hunters, help out with misdirects if you can. I'd advise non-tanks to, like, Death Knights probably don't death grip. You're probably going to kill yourself if you do that. The mobs do need to die just because I want us to practice this. The higher health the mobs have, the more damage they do. So if you guys DPS mobs down to like 30, 20%, you can probably switch off of it because it's now doing such small amounts of damage that it doesn't matter that it's still alive. And honestly, you're probably doing your demo Warlock a favor because they can cheese their execute off of it anyways.
Also, in the brain room, make sure to like kind of strafe sidestep so that, because there's the eyes around the room will burn your sanity. So if you look directly at them, like if you just walk straight into the room, you're gonna like lose 20 sanity immediately. So you kind of want to like look away, keep sidestepping.
And remember, if anyone's low on sanity at any point in the fight, you can always run to the green beams on the outside to refresh your sanity. Every once in a while during phase 3, it's pretty much kill ads, kill boss. Kill ads, kill boss. It's just that over and over again until the boss dies. The boss is casting a couple things. One, an AoE spell interrupt. Technically, I can save us with 1 aura mastery, but I'm not going to be able to get them all, so just stop casting. Second one, and the more important one, is he's going to shout at us essentially with a gaze, a lunatic gaze. Turn your backs to it. Anyone that's a dot class or channel class, warriors, shadow priests, somewhat boomkins, etc., you guys can just DPS with your backs turned. Especially when we get to execute phase, warlocks, you can just drain soul and then turn your character model so that you're just facing away from the boss and you never have to worry about it. It's basically that. Phase 3 is really simple, but it's a DPS race because we can get overwhelmed with ads and just all die. Anyways, any questions? Like I said, 80% of this fight is phase 2. So that's where all the chaos is going to be happening. Cool. All right. Let's all slowly move up. Range, we are a unit. Think of it like we are one unit. We are not going to run into clouds. I don't think pets can hit clouds.
We already started. We need to get in, so make sure you're not in the room.
Run, Scrag, run!
Don't run through the clouds. So wait until this goes by. It's probably better usually to wait before we enter the room so the clouds are on the backside. Don't run through that cloud. Yellow, you're gonna have to bring it around. Wrong way. You need to bring it to the middle of the room, so we have to go around the cloud. That's gonna spawn ads. Alright, Wambush is mind control. Oh.
Do not kill Wambush. Cyclone Wambush, you can. Don't kill him.
This is gonna be bad. He blinded me in a cloud. So remember, these have to die on top of her to do damage to her.
You guys are walking into lots of clouds. Stay with Star. This is not a DPS race. It's just a slow burn.
So remember, melee, when these die, they blow up. Don't kill moves, please.
We're
No
all.
aim.
I'm
Don't kill moves.
Yellow's in. No,
It's,
yellow's
I mean, there's 1,000
Yeah.
ads. That's way too much. But
Make sure we
can-
don't go into the room until the clouds are in the back, so we have kind of a clear path. Because as soon as you walk in the room, it's aggro's.
Buddha, do you want me to stick with melee in this, just so there's always a healer in range of yellow?
I mean, the reason yellow died is not because we were out of range. It's because there was 7 ads alive. Like truly, there should never be more than 2 alive, or else we've not. Like it's probably like this.
Right. But
You can't. I mean, if you want to be in melee, go for it. If you find that sweet spot, it's great. The thing is, if you get that debuff on you, where you take increased damage, you have to run out. So just keep that in mind.
I'm pretty sure if that door doesn't open, you guys are just gonna re-aggro the boss and die.
Yeah, that's why I'm not rezzing yet.
Just a heads up.
I don't think you can wipe recovery in his room.
Yeah.
You can. The door opened up, but that twist.
I mean, why though? Like you can literally teleport to the room.
No, I didn't die. I still have my buffs. I got mind control and the fight ended. So that's why I'm alive.
You're good.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm just saying if there's anyone waiting for a res, you shouldn't be. You can teleport directly to this room.
I was right by the door when I died.
And you can repair on the way in because there's a repair guy right by the front. See, like now how there's kind of a clear path there, and we should like wait until it's safe like that before we go in. So like don't even enter the room.
Talk to me. Hurry back.
And ranged, make sure you never get hit by those things. 'Cause that's not good.
Yeah, we may need to cyclone mind controls.
Yeah, that's probably the safest bet. Like Mikhail, if you can kind of just be on. There should only be one up at a time, it looked like.
They can be trank shotted and dispelled.
Yeah, but they can get cleaved if they're trank shotted. Oh, wait, they can be dispelled while they're trank shotted?
No, just trank shot it, and it breaks the MC.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
Oh. So, hunters, can you guys focus on trank shotting the MCs?
Please make sure you're trank shotting.
Yeah, not aim shot, trank shot.
Oh, they're gonna kill us all.
By the way, ranged
purged too.
Ranged, if you aren't stacked on me, that's fine. I'm just stupid proofing it, and I'm playing it ultra safe, and I know that's not min-maxing range DPS, but just be very sure that you're not going to run into clouds. If you're unsure, you can just keep following star.
All right, everyone's ready. Let's wait for a good break in clouds before we even go in the room. As soon as those clouds move.
Blow your blinds and fears and stuff before the MC spot, too.
As soon as the right one goes all around, we should be good. One more second. All right, we're going in 3, 2, go, go. Just go to the right of that first cloud.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Let hatred and rage guide your
Melee, be careful not to step into the one that circles around.
New ad is coming.
Good job. Careful, don't get hit by the things.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Watch the cloud melee, don't get hit by that.
New ad?
We got a cloud, so we have 2 ads about to come out.
Going around this one ranged.
be careful. Another hands out.
Cloud range.
Careful melee, there's two clouds kind of circling us. Cesaric's mind controlled. Just aim shot him.
Got a big guy back here.
Don't forget to hug Sarah if we transition. Interrupt that. Good job.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
For Wolf's MC, aim shot. Trank shot. Ads running around in the back.
Yes, show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
We're stepping on clouds here. It's like
It's MC.
This is phase 2 transition, by the way. So just clean up the ads. Keep interrupting them though, and move out if you're low on health. Break people out. There's a couple people picked up.
Watch the crusher.
Wolf MC.
Same with name.
Make sure melee, you know where your portals are.
Links. If you're linked, move together. Range, you're focusing on the crusher because melee can't touch it. Other than yellow, using close range to.
I'm feared.
There's an
Get
ad
away
on
from
the
me.
opposite side.
I'm
Get constructor up here. Get this one out quick.
I'll move with you.
New crusher up.
Yellow, I'm on you if you need to move.
Portal should be spawning soon. Be ready.
3 seconds on portal.
No,
Range on
I'm
the crusher.
good. I'm supposed to be right here.
I'm mind controlled.
Outside of that.
Portals are up. Take them.
Oh, I think my game's lagging. Okay, I'm back.
There's a crusher next to my portal. Can I get it?
Yep. Good. Quick. Remember not to look at the things that are hitting us. Sidestep through the room.
Oh, where's my portal then?
We don't have a healer in here.
No, because
All right, into the brain.
On the outside.
I'm just
Stay with the rest of outside people. Stay with the rest of the raid. Do not get out of
Hero,
range
hero?
of theirs.
Wait, did you say hero?
Yes.
One of you druids, can you find Hippepi and Battle Res?
I'm on it. I'm doing literally nothing up here.
Okay.
Get out. Get out.
I'm gonna shock these creppers, you guys. All the melee are popped out.
Interrupt them as much as you can too.
Bravo needs to be on MC, please. Kill cell.
Does nothing to dispel.
Yeah, it's not.
Mass dispel.
I have him sheeped right now.
There's a
I'm sheeped
constrictor here
for
needs
now.
to stack quick.
Just don't melee him.
Portals, take them melee.
Watch your sanity. If you're low, just go to a green beam. Bokaz and Malix, you two are the lowest right now.
I'm unable to sheep because I'm tethered.
well, yeah, no,
I am in the thing here. I'm frozen for some reason. Quick into the brain. We're down on 2 melee, it looks like. Burn hard. Get out, get out.
Malix, Wetlock, Dental, Cell, and Holden. Watch your sanity.
Just go to a green bean quick. Oh, I got constructed, so it needs to get me out of here fast.
I need you with me. Just stay behind me. Don't get close. Thank you.
It's not restoring its name. Oh, there it goes.
Takes a bit.
Portals are up. Get ready.
Target you.
Watch, make sure you're not facing the things.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Freaking room. I think this is the best room. This is a good push room.
Yeah, because it's a shorter jaunt.
And they're clumped up better for AoE.
So perhaps we save if this is where we can get.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Because we got a long uptime right now.
What? One of these people up? X Bravo or Holden?
Melee, start heading out. Yeah, get out now.
Let's get both of them up. They're both in the rain room.
I got Bravo.
Mikhail, you have yours still?
Yep, getting Holden.
He got MC'd right away.
I'm gonna I got him sheeped.
Yeah, if you're MC'd and you're battle res and they're res MC'd, I believe. So.
Alright.
I'm in a constructor.
X Bravo, what portal were you? Moves you're taking his portal.
Keep an eye on your sanity. If you're below like 50, go get in the thing.
I was in portal 8.
Portal 8? Okay, it's on the right side.
Constructor.
I just got
portals.
Kill this constructor quick. Portals are up. We need Nell out.
I'm getting stunned like crazy.
Also, if I remember correctly, like we didn't do it this time, but it's better in these ones to start in the back of the room and then work.
I'm in a constructor.
All portals are used.
Never mind. I shielded up.
If we get this room again, run towards the back of the room to start. And then just work our way front, because we come back out through the front.
Yellow and Smoots, watch your sanity.
Yeah, while they're frozen, I'm gonna go back.
Big damage. Stage 3. Get out quick, Millie.
I lost. If it's stage 3, I lost my mark. But clean up this crusher, and then we're gonna stack where the crusher is. Turn me back. Turn me back.
You want to clean up the tentacles?
I'm down.
No?
I'm down. I'm down.
Sorry, that's my bad. When you guys are about to clear the brain phase, or kill the brain, called out, we needed to have it much cleaner up top before we push that phase. It's pretty messy up top. But you guys have seen it now. So.
And the purple beams are hitting everyone that's not facing another direction, correct?
Yeah. But we had so much cleanup with tentacles still. I'm not surprised people are facing that. There's just ads everywhere.
Up top, I feel like while brain was being dealt with, everybody was on a different tentacle.
That's fine as long as they're in range of healers. Also, yellow, I don't know if you saw, but everyone's just getting hit with like random shit to be cleansed. So I know you're.
I was tossing random crap out. Not enough of it, but I was tossing random cleanses up. I'll do more of it next round.
Honestly, though, not a bad first go round, you guys. That was pretty darn close to a one shot.
30%.
It's 30% is when the brain swaps over, you know?
Yeah, it's like execute range right as we start phase 3.
No, I'm asking for the brain. When does he transition to phase 3? It's 30%?
I think so.
Yeah.
in phase with the big ads that start spawning, I'm trying to misdirect those to yellow, correct? Or to Vest? Who am I misdirecting?
Oh, in phase 3, yellow. Vest is a DPS.
Yellow.
Also, if you do get mind control, just make sure you say something. So, because if we res you, you come back mind control basically.
Paladins, you can bot people if others get picked up by tentacles. Just keep that in mind, especially if like someone has a portal assignment and gets picked up at the last second. Someone can just call out, "I need a bot ASAP" or something.
I'm gonna keep cleansing totem down this time.
Do we when you used heroism, you used it inside for the tentacles inside, right?
We also got it on the outside as well. I saw the debuff.
I didn't know that. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, no, I looked at it while I was dead.
Yeah, I don't know if you caught that too during the thing. Melee try to go towards the back of the room and work our way front instead of starting in the front and working our way back. It'll just save a few seconds.
Yellow, it's Crusher, Constrictor, unless someone is picked up by the Constrictor. But there could be like 4 Constrictors out and no one picked up. So if that's the case, it's always Crusher first.
Okay.
When Melee is on the outside, they can go kill Constrictors, but they can't touch the Crushers. So it's pretty much up to ranged only to kill those.
Do we want to have like quadrants or whatever for the healers during that phase 2, or do we just need to like move as a raid better or something? Because I felt like there was a lot of people always out of range.
It's tough because people can get picked up and left behind. Also, some people need to run away with Malady of the Mind. I mean, ideally, you guys all have raid frames, and you can see when you're more than 40 yards away from anyone. So this is a good sign on which DPS doesn't run with raid frames, and if you don't, I advise you to get them. Because yes, ideally we stay as a unit in like half the room.
I mean, even in-game raid frames do that.
Yes. But honestly, overall, that was a pretty solid first attempt. I assume a lot of you guys have never even seen this fight before, so.
Yeah, the brain was really good. You guys did great on that. All right, everyone's ready.
Just for the brain room, if you get low on heal and you need a heal, just come towards the middle of the room and try to stay there and heal as many of you, but some of you get out of range.
Should be good to go. Let's go. Let's go in the room. Yeah, safe. Do your best not to stand in clouds. We had a few people aggro extras. Which when we're more geared, we'll just aggro a bunch and AoE them down really fast. But for now, it's a bad idea. Also, if one spawns at range, if you guys could try to misdirect them in, it's probably helpful too.
Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Yeah, that moves, no pause.
Target you.
Watch the thing.
Yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Comes in. Melee, we can kind of go through her body here. Stand where I'm at here. Holden needs a pistol.
Getting Holden up.
Man, you got deleted. How the hell?
Come through his body. Melee, that's. If you notice the pattern in Melee, we can kind of just run back and forth through her and we're safe. It's like the next one start where we're on this side. We should have just saved right here. He's running around. Careful, melee. What's going on?
I mean, something pulled them off me. I don't talk. Like that one was on me, and now it's not.
We got a third ad up.
I'm sorry.
Fourth ad up.
Yes, yes. Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attack.
Fifth ad's up. No, third ad.
Bravo, Slimsy.
A lot of ads.
Bravo's mind controlled.
Some cable. I think you're standing in a. We're gonna have like 3 spawn. All right, this is not.
It's no.
Let's just
Can't stay in portals.
No,
wipe it up really quick, you guys.
Yeah, melee. You guys cannot stand in those. We can't get extras.
I got a flash freeze and I was stuck there. I don't know what that was.
I can't get that other ad that's over there now. She's all up in my business. I'm down.
Kiss Sarah.
Yeah, if you slash kiss the Valkyrie that's floating, it's an achievement in this phase specifically. Just target and slash kiss, you'll get the achievement.
Wait, who are we slash kissing?
The Valkyrie that floats above Yogg Saron, Sarah. When she transitions into the phase 2 and on, you can just target her and slash kiss her, and you get an achievement.
Fun.
But don't try to do that if you're standing in a puddle.
Just follow the stars around the star around, guys. And
I mean, not on all of them you didn't, Buddha.
Yeah, you gotta. It's like a best judgment thing too, because at one point, if you like moved 2 seconds after Buddha moved, there were 2 clouds that were like pinching in on each other. So like, you just have to use your best judgment.
But like Buddha was saying earlier, the most important thing, like if you have to do no DPS for a while, just to take the wide way around a cloud, like it ain't no thing. The only thing that's gonna fuck us up in the first phase is sitting in.
Yeah, I'm not at all optimizing uptime on the boss from a DPS standpoint. I'm optimizing playing it ultra super safe. So if you feel like you're having trouble doing damage to the mobs, it's because that's just the way I'm doing it. If you feel like you can be a little bit more aggressive with your positioning, that's fine. Just make sure you're not getting hit by cloud.
I put a circle on my head too, so melee, I can try to show you where to go. Doing good, doing good. Alright, everyone's ready. It looks like after that green one goes by, or the front one goes by, we should be good. So let's go on now. Ooh, perfect timing. Look at that. And just be careful here. It's not a DPS race in phase 1. Get in here quick and go all the way through, because there's safe spots back here.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows. Yes, yes. Show them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
Now run through here. We're safe over here. I'd say it's just a dance back and forth, man.
them no mercy. Give no pause to your attacks.
Target you.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Oh
My
my god.
controls.
I might have
I'm
spawned one.
feared. I'm still feared.
Two ads up, careful. Misdirects if it can.
Give no pause to your attacks.
Run through real quick.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Range, watch this cloud. Around.
Another ads up. Cable needs a dispel. Run through.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows.
Another ad's coming in. She needs one more, I think. Make sure you don't aggro any extra ones here, please. Yep, she should phase now. Kill these last two. And come out of the
Drag him out of the center.
Kiss Sarah if you want the achievement when she gets in the air. You can just slash target Sarah.
Naim is in a constrictor.
Okay, needs to be broken. Get this corruptor down.
She is able to be kissed
Run
now.
away.
You're able to
Range,
manage.
focus on the big one in the back. Constructor, we need this one down quick, melee. Handy bubble.
Fear on me. Watch out.
Kill anything we got. We should have about 20 seconds on.
Run away.
Do we need
I'm in a constrictor.
Come to me. I need you to come to me. Whoever that is right there.
Melee, get ready for portals.
Just don't send in. Yeah.
I'm frozen.
Get Nella up quick.
Me
Oh,
again.
it'll break soon.
Dance needs about.
How long are we like this?
Not forever. Shoot the big crusher right here.
Alright, you have no heals down there because I'm still in the tentacle.
Run away.
I'm down. Somebody call it with. I think it's a wipe. It must take 5 people already.
What is killing people on the outside? How are you guys dying? I'm just curious.
I think Cesaric was in a tentacle, yeah?
Melee, Crusher Tentacle, Death Ray, and then downstairs.
Melee out of brain.
No, it's
Somebody
early.
got,
Too
looks
early.
like somebody got one shot by the crusher. Death ray. You guys can just die. Let's run back into this rush. Oh yeah, so feared into it.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
So I got Malady of the Mind, and then I had one of the beams on me, and I was slowed. I couldn't get away.
Are we wiping?
Yes, just go stand by.
Yeah, run away.
Slash kiss Sarah if you still need to.
Take the portal if you need the achievements and you're arranged.
What is this freezing effect?
Yeah, I just want to double check on that one. How do we avoid the freezing effect? Is it just random?
You get
The
caught.
Black Plague.
Oh, I don't know. Like I
It
just
makes
tried
you.
to.
It makes you vomit. It stops you and makes you vomit, and then you get to run again.
That's
Well, I tried
not
to
what
kill
I had.
myself, and it like turned me into an ice block.
I literally was an ice block.
Oh, okay.
The ice block is because we have a keeper alive. If you die,
It's my ardent defender.
Exactly. Hodir turns you into an ice block and saves your life. So if you turned into an ice block, that actually meant you died and you got saved.
For anyone that's not dead, you can just run up to a Crusher Tentacle and get owned.
So you're saying I died Buddha?
Yes.
That makes sense because I was trying to die.
Crusher's hit for 40k. Just go hug one.
No, we didn't take this long. Go hug a Crusher Tentacle.
Repair if you need to on the way in.
It's amazing how long people can survive when we need them to die, but when we need them to stay up, they die fast.
Right.
I was trying to die and Hodir saved me.
Damn that Hodir.
What a jerk.
I was a big fan of Smoots after I said that, like, go hug a Crusher Tentacle. He went and hugged a Corruptor Tentacle.
Bless his heart.
I was hoping. Well, the Crusher was all the way on the other side of the room. I was like, well, maybe this will be faster. There was only like 2 people left alive. I was like, something's good.
At least he didn't end up in Freya's room.
He got lost on the way to the Crusher. Real quick, take like a 3-minute pee break.
Oh, yes, please.
Actually, we'll just do a 5 minutes because we got like 1 boss left. We kill it or we don't, right?
Eat a Twinkie.
I mean, there's the Algalon.
No, there isn't.
Can't do them.
Not yet. Someday, but the quest item that drops to even get to him, you have to do Heroic Iron Council for.
Yeah, I know. It's just kidding.
Heroic Iron Council's not bad.
But it done it.
Now we're finishing our 10-man run after we kill this bad boy. Does anyone else have that Tim's pack and their sanity was not displaying right on the weak aura?
Mine showed at 100 the whole time.
Yeah, it looks like under the display text on the weak aura, it's set to show 100. You need to set it as show stacks, %1 dot total stacks, and that should make it show properly. Yours was working fine, Hindi? That's
So was mine.
weird. Y'all might maybe have a updated version or whatever, or a different version. I just have the one Malix linked the other day. Can you check your sanity thing and see if that's what it says in the display text? Do /WA, and then under the Tim's package, it's Tim's Ulduar pack add-on, and then it's near the bottom of that list, Yogg's dash sanity. And then under the display tab, you go down to text 1 and display text. And what does it say there? Really?
I have the same problem. How did you fix it?
Under the display text for that weak aura, I just changed it to %1 dot total stacks, and that should show the stacks of your sanity instead of just showing 100.
There's so much in the display tab.
If yours says 100, just put %S there instead.
In text settings? Text
%X, yeah. Yeah, so display and then down and text 1. And it should say like 100 or something. But also, yeah, %S looks like it would work too.
I mean, I guess I don't know what the weak aura display is showing because whatever it is, I'm not looking at it. I'm just looking at the default display that Blizzard gives you for your sanity.
I mean, I saw I had like a debuff. That was my sanity.
4,
So I was just checking that, but it's just annoying that the weak aura was just saying 100 the whole time.
So, under the display tab, under the tab text 1, display text %S.
Yeah, that should work.
Alright, start rebuffing, guys, so we can get more attempts in. Also, flask check. Should we do reflask here?
When you're switching flasks. I don't know if y'all heard my random outburst there. Cat just bit my underarm.
It bit
You
your
guys have,
underarm?
like cat problems.
It ain't got no gas in it.
Malik.
Should be able to go after this. Ready?
Never mind.
Wait, no.
Oh god, what are we waiting for?
Dunzo got disconnected.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Hotel lag spike hour. I'm back.
Are you good? Okay, let's go. Kara, go to the right of that cloud.
Time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred on his minions. Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks! Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks! Let hatred and rage guide your blows!
Scares me every time I see a hunter pet run through the green.
Yep.
Yes, yes. Show them no mercy. Give no
They're magic.
to your attacks.
Run through. See how easy the melee movement is? It's pretty much just walk back and forth. Plus, it always puts distance between you and the thing, so there's not room for
Rage guide your blows.
messiness. I might need to misdirect on that one.
Nice.
I blinked into a cloud.
Not the best way to do it. I think we got two popping up.
One in the back coming for sure.
Give no pause to your attacks.
Got 4 up. Be extra careful. Don't up. We just aggroed another one. Make sure we get these interrupted as much as we can. Kill these. We got 4 up. We need to get out of the center too. If you have aggro on that one and you're running around with it, bring it to the middle. Interrupts. Scrag needs him dispel. Melee, don't be in those when they blow up.
Yeah, sorry, that was my bad.
It's okay, I think a couple people blew them up. That wasn't one person.
Mortals before the coming of the end.
Scrag again. Mind control.
Thank you. Go and res focus if we're covering here.
Moose got him.
Oh, you're running away from your link.
That was fear.
Quick. Get out of the crusher quick. Don't be near that.
Mallory, the mind on 9.
I'm in a constrictor and mind linked.
Mortals before the coming of the end.
I messed up and missed that portal. Sorry.
I'm frozen. Whoever's linked to me.
We don't have a healer in here again?
No, sorry.
Use a health stone melee if you have one. Watch your health in the brain here. Don't hero this one.
I didn't. But I'll throw some heals out.
Okay, melee start heading out.
Cable is trying to slow.
Yep. Cable now.
Watch your sanity, make sure you run up. Refresh it if you need to.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Links run away from or run to each other. Portal should be soon.
Got a crusher near the door.
Then to make sure you make some posts.
You lead.
Yeah, tentacle.
You lead the way, best. I'll follow you.
Go. Other end.
Don't die yet.
Careful, yo. Careful, yo. Watch your
Hero this one?
Did you say hero this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
range. See if we can completely clean this outside up by the time they come out. Pop your cooldowns here. What's the brain at?
68. Get ready, melee, not yet. Start heading out now. Knock it out. Get this
Crushing.
melee.
Range on the Crusher.
I think we might need 2 more phases. We were a little behind on one. Brain phase soon. 5 up. There we go. Keep an eye on your sanity. You might need to refresh after this one.
Cable constricted.
Get cable on if you guys can quick.
Portals, you're at 16.
Yeah, I got frozen on the way there.
Brain's at 56. I don't think we're gonna get it on this one.
Outside's looking pretty good though.
That was scary, not gonna lie.
Healers, DPS when you can. If there's downtime, all the help you can get.
We actually might be able to. Are you guys still good?
This is good. This is good.
Yeah,
push
we're
it if you can.
Push.
Stack in front of the door at the entrance.
Get out quick.
Go to the...
Okay,
We got a big guy in the back.
Remember to not face the boss when it says to. Turn. Don't look at the boss.
Stack.
Back up.
You guys can stack on star here, so it's easy for yellow to get ads.
Check your sanity too if you need to refresh. Look away.
No, you actually.
I'm going now.
Okay, good.
Make sure you guys aren't low on sanity. Don't look. Okay, safe. Big DPS on boss. Don't worry about the ads too, just focus boss.
Careful with starfalls, you guys.
Look away.
Moods and Cestra to your right.
Go refresh your things, stand in the green. Get ready to look away soon, just single targeting boss. Look away. Doesn't execute range, kick his ass. Get ready to look away soon.
Focus the ads. Stop on the boss for a second. Yellow's getting trucked. Get these ads down.
Look away.
Everyone on the ads until it's a little cleaner.
Can we mark an ad, please?
Yellow, can you mark one?
No,
because I'm taunting every 2 fucking seconds.
You just need them low. You don't need them dead.
Turn away. Look away. Make sure you're targeting ones that are low health. Don't target the high health ones. So you're not hitting a fresh ad. We should just focus back on boss. He's at 15%.
Yellow, can you...
Watch your sanity. Turn away. Check your sanity. Make sure you don't need to go refresh.
Yellow, rocket boots and run away. I can't keep you alive anymore.
DPS focus boss. Refresh your sanity if you need to. Look away.
I'm down. They're all coming at you.
Okay.
Yeah, his health keeps going up.
Close.
So did we need to kill more ads? Did we just let them get too far ahead of us? Is that
Our DPS is pretty low, to be honest, is the issue. Just in general. Because the ads should be getting cleaved down as we DPS the boss. It's a lot of... If we get a cleaner phase 2. We can hero phase.
Yeah, we don't really
one.
need hero in the brain room. I don't think. We like.
Okay.
Although
When we do,
we might get an extra phase though, but
that's fine. When we do it for real on hard mode, we actually save hero for phase 3 anyways, so it's good practice.
So hero phase 3.
yeah, just make sure we don't not get people in portals.
So, question real quick, just for everybody's. I know that during the gaze there at the end, when you're supposed to look away, it gives you the countdown to look away, and then it gives a countdown for safe. As soon as that goes safe, we can turn back around and continue DPSing, correct? Or do we have to wait for that countdown on safe to go away?
No.
I mean, you can also see that he's casting it. As soon as he stops casting is when it says safe on there. So as long as he's not casting, you're fine.
Beautiful.
And just in case people are trying to like min-max their damage, every tick you take is 4% sanity, and it does it for five ticks worth. So you could, if you face tank the whole thing, that's 20 sanity gone. So if you feel like you want to squeeze out a little bit more damage and you're looking at your sanity and it's pretty high, you could eat it if you want. Especially since we have Freya's green portal, whatever you want to call it, sanity well.
Although I think having to run over there is a bigger DPS loss than an extra couple seconds of looking at it.
Yeah, it's situational. The boss is almost dead, I mean.
Yeah. Alright. Really good there, though. Really nice.
I clicked ready, but could my pet get 4, please?
No, you clicked ready.
I believe going in a portal will break the life link, and you should be okay.
So it did not kill Cell when I did it to him, and it did not kill whoever else I did it to a second time.
Also, please be extra careful not to aggro ads right at the end there, because that transition is kind of scary. We had to use a battle res on phase 1. Alright, everyone's ready. Let's just wait for this cloud to pass. As soon as that one goes by, okay, we should be good to go. Go, go, go.
The time to strike at the head of the beast will soon be upon us. Focus your anger and hatred.
I might go to the right of this
his
one if you're
minions.
still coming in.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Melee, you guys stack up better.
Let hatred and rage
If you're moving all the way out of melee range, you're moving more than you need to.
I thought we're supposed to move a melee for the kaboom.
You don't have to.
Only if you have the debuff.
Yeah. Or if there's like 5 of the things up at the same time.
Give no pause to your attacks.
Misdirect on that one. Good job.
Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
Alright, let's start being careful here. We'll need a couple more.
Let hatred and rage guide your blows! Yes, yes! Show them no mercy! Give no pause to your attacks!
really good. Let's keep this clean. Some hoops Greg. And add around. Should be the last one. Don't aggro anything else, please. Jump, move out middle. We got an extra one in the back. Bring it towards the tank, please.
Whoever's got that one, you've taken that off of me 3 times.
Smooth Tim Seed.
Crusher's some way in the back.
Have them move together.
Constrictor out in the front.
Warlocks, do me a favor and test if you can teleport if you get picked up by a crusher. So drop your portals ahead of time. I'm curious if that works.
Vest, just go where you need to. I'll follow you.
Portal's gonna be at 20 seconds. Let's get these tentacles down as much as we can. I got a constrictor on me, so I'm getting out. Get ready for portals.
Fear on me. Watch out.
Make sure you make this.
Yep.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Both you rep paladins are pretty low on sanity.
Did Denzel not make it in here?
Yeah, you got plenty of heals.
Heal me.
Yeah, taking damage, man.
Also melee, if you position yourself closer towards the portal, you get more time to kill it.
Healers help DPS right now if you can. It's like no damage going out when they are all stunned.
Alright, melee, get ready. Get out. Kill tentacles. We got a couple seconds. Be ready for portal soon. Get this constrictor down. It's on wolf. Okay, get ready for portals. Don't go near the crusher.
Portal on 4.
I'm in a constrictor on the north side.
Target you. Run away.
Jump. Again, if you get towards the portal more, you get a little more damage in.
Yellow, you're a fast-moving dwarf.
I got run through talents.
Our DPS is actually looking really good, so we'll probably get it on the next one.
Okay. Top side is clear right now.
We won't get it this one for sure, but
I know.
Melee, go ahead and get up.
Reclaps at the door, you guys, every time they come out, because that's where the melee get kicked out. That way we all stay together.
And while we're down, you can get your insanity back. Or your sanity back.
Pressure on the left. I'm pinging on the map.
In fact, melee, now's a good time just to fill up on sanity so you don't have to do it in phase 3.
The constrictor first has got tap. Try next
Get ready for portals in 7 seconds.
Spread from out, you guys. Spread. It's on Smiths right now.
I'm in a constrictor.
Portals up now. Make sure it's clean. We'll be able to push on this one. So.
Range, you can stand in the green beam and the green light and get your sanity back while your DPS.
Do we need to go slow at all? It's going to be pretty quick.
Since this pressure's down, we should be fine. There's more spawn.
He's only 10% from pushing, so Mimiron.
You can go for it.
Okay, pushing.
We're stacking at the door, you guys, so clean up a couple of these corruptors on the right. One at full health right in front of the boss.
If you're not in the portals, get in the green beam.
Clean up that skull.
Kill the skull before you get a boss.
Stack with star. Stack with star. Name and cable your rolling.
Are we good?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and hear. Don't look, don't look.
Melee, are you able to cleave the ad and the boss? If not, just tell Yellow to reposition.
Look, don't look, don't look. Melee every time you turn around too, just kill ads. Don't look, don't look. Doing good. Don't look. New ad spawn.
Mikhail, can you get cell up? Or moves? I need to.
Got him. You mind control it.
You just
that
got
one
that down,
guardian's a little too close inside the boss's hitbox. So turn around.
I can't move the small one. He doesn't want to move.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get it to leave. Don't look. Check your sanity if you guys are getting low. Make sure you go restock. Keep it up. We're doing great. Get ready for not looking soon. Don't look. Check your sanity if you need to fill up. Do it. Don't get mind control.
Yellow, do you have divine protection still?
Nope.
Don't look, don't look.
Spin
Nice job.
Hey.
Good job, yeah.
Hey, we did a thing!
And we get a fragment. Nice.
I think he always drops a
I
fragment.
think so, yeah.
It's 100% hits.
All right, let's see what we got going on at these exams today.
Oh, they added an ahead they added an ahead of the curve for Yogg Saron.
They did. It is a feat of strength.
Yeah, that's what all ahead of the curves are.
It's weird because I have an issue or my achievement. Sometimes, like right now, I look at my feats of strength. I can see all the feats of strength, even the ones I don't have currently. I can see all the ones that I can get.
Oh, anyone who kills it this entire phase will get ahead of the curve?
Before they nerf him.
Before they do add the nerfs back in.
It just says, oh, are they doing that next
At some
year?
point, they're going to add, at some point, they'll add back in the nerfs that were done to Ulduar. But for now, we get the pre-nerf version of it. Ooh, yay! Wait. We're not gonna do a screenshot?
I'll go for it. Nobody put it out yet, did they? Yeah, go for it. Picture. Take a picture. It'll last longer.
Also, for the record, as funny as it would be to do this, don't ever accidentally loot the shard to someone else, because apparently you can't trade it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, anyone who's in our 10-man on Friday, if you guys want to knock out a boss or two,
I'd be down.
Yeah.
I am as well.
Wait, Friday or Sunday?
Preferably the Friday group because we only got like 4 bosses down.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
But we did get a hard mode.
Yes, but we still have like 7 bosses that we can potentially kill and get badges from.
Wait, didn't we kill Mulligarn? And
Yeah, but we just got council. So if people be down, at least get like maybe council and one of the keepers down and get some.
So this is, you said you're doing the Friday group and not the Sunday group?
Yeah,
Right.
assuming we can get everybody.
Mainly because Sunday group still has that whole comp issue.